an adult have ADD alone or HD alone, or
Hyperactivity is unusual
for adults?
For adults, like out of control bouncing behavior, it does happen. Adults, I don't know, from the literature that I've read, adults have a lot less developing to do, so they have a lot less going on all the time in their heads, so they can stratify themselves. And adults with ADHD, treated or not treated, tend to veer themselves into where they're going to be successful, right? It makes sense. I'm going to do this job because I'm task-oriented and I don't want to be around all these people. I'm going to choose this profession. I don't do very well with buses, so I'm good at teaching. This is my little world, and I am teaching, and I know what I need to do every day. My suggestion for adults with ADHD is only one of my own experience. It's just to not be afraid to admit what you can and can't do, and not be afraid to challenge the things that have are impossible before.
Are there programs that support adults that have ADHD?
Very few. Part of what Michelle and I would really like to do is to cater our CHAD program, or our support group, to the needs of the community, to the needs of Hawaii specifically. And right now, parents want to talk to each other. They want the right information. They want to know how to begin. And when adults come forward, I would like to have an adult-only support group where you come and you can talk about, you know, I was the dork at the office party and blah, blah, blah.
So what you're saying is, right now, you know, there are no adult programs
in Hawaii that I'm aware of,
or you're aware of.
Not very many. It's weird to me. My experience, I can talk about my child, even if someone has a completely different opinion about what ADHD is and how it works, they will listen to what I have to say, because it's my child. But as soon as you tell another adult that you're an adult with ADHD, that you can see that in their face, they're like, they just don't buy it. Behaviors of ADHD are completely unacceptable in the adult world. It's not okay to not kind of know what to do socially. You're immature. It's not okay to not understand the directions. Then you're stupid. It's not okay to not be able to follow through. Then you're lazy. Those things are unacceptable. So I think that population is in need.
So it's actually a matter of really educating the public, educating people that, hey, you know, there are adults that really have ADHD. There's those that think they have, and those that probably, you know, don't have. But the few, or the group that do have, we need to do something to support them through life, through their adulthood. Are there, you know, when you talked about, you know, as a child having ADHD as becoming an adult, are they put into that same realm of the adults that have just now been diagnosed?
I think the studies have shown, they did a multimodal treatment study, sort of like 15-year study, and then follow-up. It's documented at CHAD. It's also at the National Institute of Health on their website, where they studied the way that ADHD is diagnosed and treated in children and the way it affects them later on. And they found that one or the, like, just changing discipline, just giving medication, doesn't really help in the long run. Both development of the whole child, the whole person, leads them into adulthood.
Staying in that adult aspect
right.
of it, though, my question is, those that are adults and were diagnosed in childhood of ADHD, now they're adults.
Yes.
Are they put into the same grouping in you know, trying to help them as people that are diagnosed in adulthood?
I understand your question. The fact is, I'm not aware of any statistics. There's no separation. There's no, I think, in my experience, friends I've had who were diagnosed young and came into adulthood are very valuable to me. I was not diagnosed as a child, never had any problems in school, few behavior problems, lots of social problems, but didn't really start encountering problems until I was an adult. And as an adult, I'm like, what's wrong with me? You know, what's going on? if I can talk to someone who's been through that transition, they can tell me what's in future for my child. They can give me that advice. And ask, you can talk the hard questions, like talking to your girlfriends. You know, you can ask the weird questions and they'll give you the answer. But I'm not aware, there is no, doesn't seem to be a separation in the research.
It's a matter of you know, group therapy, you know, really talking about it to your family member or perhaps a medical professional. To really kind of find out, okay, this is who I am, this is the problems that are existing in my life right now as an adult, and you know, after being diagnosed, and I need to find some sort of support group and that type of thing. Education
is the key. Whether you choose to tell no one or you choose to tell everyone, I think the main thing for an adult with ADHD is to put down the shame, and don't be ashamed that, you know, you are not stupid, you are not lazy, you are not less than everybody else. And to accept who you are and work on your problems individually takes education.
Great.
And we'd like to give that support. I mean, we want to create that community.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you very much for joining us this morning and educating. If you have any questions or any comments, please contact us at TBN, P.O. Box A, Santa Ana, California, 92711, or email your comments to www.tbn.org. Ahui ho, malama pono.
This program has been sponsored by the Trinity Broadcasting Network and made possible by your telethon dollars. Your continual support can keep Joy in Our Town brought to your home every day. So write Joy in Our Town, P.O. Box A, Santa Ana, California, 92711.
Have you discovered the information, programming, shopping, and special features on the TBN website at tbn.org? If you love watching the Trinity Broadcasting Network, then there's a whole new world waiting for you at tbn.org. First of all, you can watch TBN 24 hours a day from anywhere in the world through the technology of the Internet. You can find out important information about TBN programs and personalities. You can purchase great gifts, books, and music. There's even a special partner page with important information about TBN events, giving programs, and inside information. Anything you need to know about Trinity Broadcasting, you can find at tbn.org. Plus, you can even watch all the great TBN movies absolutely free. tbn.org, the TBN gateway on the Internet. Discover the next wave of entertainment, ministry, and evangelism.
We live in an age of instant communication.
An age of the right now.
But is your right now more important than your tomorrow?
When you're on the road, drive.
This video was submitted by a student through the Safety Scholars Program. For more information on teen safety, visit driversedge.org.
This is the Trinity Broadcasting Network, reaching our world with the love of Jesus for 35 years.